Hello YouTube. So today I'm not doing a truck video, I'm going to do something a little different. As you know, I've got a GoPro now. I've got all my little accessories pick and plucked out of this foam and in their places in this hard case. I'm fixing to do the same process to this upper piece of foam. And in order to make that successful, I'm going to take and cut this piece of metal up under here into the shape of the foam. And I'm going to use some spray adhesive to attach it to the foam, or attach the foam to the metal once it's cut out. Reason being is I want a second shelf, so that piece of metal will keep my stuff from falling through this layer onto this layer when I go to pull it out. And I'm more than likely taking put a single fastener through here. I'll use one of my rib nuts, turn it upside down, run the bolt into it, and use that to pick this up out of the case. That way I have access to everything. And I don't know if anybody else is doing something similar, but this might be some useful information for those of you out there who are just starting out your YouTube channels and getting your equipment together. And this will help keep you organized and keep your equipment safe if you, if you're hard on electronics like I am. Not only that, it'll also provide a cutout for each individual item you have, and it'll help you keep up with your stuff a lot better. Alright, so now I've got this piece of aluminum backing plate cut. I'm fixing to set my foam on top of it. And I'm going to get it squared up and centered on there. And I'm going to find approximately a center here. I'm going to take my center punch, ease it down, and I'm going to give it a light tap with a hammer to make a mark so I can find the center hole. And then I'm going to go back and install a 1/4-20 rib nut upside down. So it's going to come up through the bottom. And I'll thread in like so. That way it doesn't protrude down into the layer below it. And I'll have the bolt head sticking up. That way I can pick this up out of the way and get to the stuff on the bottom side. Once I get that knocked out, I'll show you. And before I use my, my spray adhesive to stick this piece of foam to this piece of aluminum, I am going to take a thin layer of cardboard. I've got a couple old boxes laying around, and I'm going to glue it to this first, and then I'm going to glue the foam to the cardboard. That way the stuff that touches the bottom isn't rubbing up against this aluminum and scratching it up. Alright, so I got that rib nut installed upside down. Like I said, I use that single nut to jam it in. That way I can't twist this with my fingers. It locks it in place. I don't have to figure out how to fight it back in, find the hole and all that stuff in the blind spot. I've also got the hole cut in my cardboard. I got my cardboard cut out. One suggestion, so you don't have to make 2 laps around it, is when you mark it out, cut about 1/8 of an inch inside the lines. That'll save you a little bit of time and headache. And I've also got the hole marked out. It's right here, and this is where my bolt's going to pass through, and I'll be able to grab it and pull it up. Anyway, I'm going to shoot some glue to this, get it put together. Or I'm going to get the metal and the cardboard first, give it time to set. And while that's setting, I'm going to pull the cutouts for my camera and the other accessories that are going to be mounted on this layer. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out and stick it to it after the fact. Alright, so I got this done. Spray adhesive is not 100% dry, so the items that actually will be touching the cardboard, I've got them wrapped up in the shop towels you can see right there. So now I'm going to take this, it fits pretty tight, so wiggle that, set it down over here. Now I've got access to everything down below it. Also got this piece glued in, and you can see my little glue boogers right along here. Once they completely dry, I'll go back with a soft bristle brush, kind of like a toothbrush or some sort of cleaning brush, and knock those off. Best thing to do is let them completely dry before you mess with them, because if not, you'll embed it in that foam and it'll take a lot longer to get out. As of right now, they're just on the surface, not really attached to anything, so they'll come off pretty easy. And yeah, this is my little setup here. And this case, it come from Harbor Freight. It is an Apache 3800, and yeah, it's good for what it does. Relatively cheap with the 20% off coupon. You pay about 35 bucks for this thing, and it does the trick. A lot cheaper than the Pelicans, which Pelicans is obviously going to be a better option. However, you know, when you're on a budget like myself, you want to spend money on truck parts. Plastic case for camera equipment doesn't take that much of a priority. Anyway, I'm going to set that in there. Close it up. And that's all she wrote. Carry it around, do my own thing. Haven't even taken the tag off this bad boy yet. Anyway, that's all I've got for you on this video. Sorry I didn't get one out to you this weekend. Alright, so I had to go home for the holidays, go see my family, friends. You know, I'm up here in Clarksville doing the military thing, so, you know, I couldn't be down here, you know, working on my truck. I had to go back to Alabama for a little while. But look for me in the future. I will be doing some more work on my truck. I will have some more video footage of that coming out. I am going to drop this short video here in a couple hours, get it knocked out. There's not going to be too much editing to it. It's pretty straightforward. Anyway, if you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye.